Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to welcome Governor Pat Quinn. Governor Quinn, I have the distinct honor and pleasure of presenting to you tonight the Distinguished Innovator Award. Thank you for all that you've done for advancing innovation throughout the city of Chicago and throughout the great state of Illinois. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, it's an honor to be here tonight, and I know we all want the Bears to do well, and we have to. I hope Devin Hester has as good a night as the Footwork Kings, because, you know, the Bears began in Decatur. They were the Decatur Staleys, and George Halas went to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, and we are all in this together. We have a city, great city of Chicago, the suburbs, and downstate, and we have to remember all 13 million people of Illinois are innovative men and women. And I think really when we celebrate innovation, we have to understand that we work together. We have great agriculture in Illinois, we have great manufacturing, and we have great people who know how to get the job done. And I think the important thing is you can't have capitalism without capital. And that's what our state has tried to do, is put together initiatives that invest in our entrepreneurs and our innovators. And that's one of the great things about 1871 at the Merchandise Mart, which has got more square feet than any other building in the United States except for the Pentagon. And we want to make sure that that is a place of innovation for people all over our state. We have Advantage Illinois, a program where we have resources, some of it from the federal government, that we can leverage with financial institutions to invest in these new businesses, innovative businesses that can create great things for all of us. It's very important to understand that the word credit in Latin means to believe, and we have to believe in our innovators. And I think that's one of the great things about Andrew Mason, who's going to be speaking here tonight. He didn't succeed right away. He had a couple of opportunities and then finally was able to put together the great movement of Groupon. And I think we also have to understand that there are many businesses in Illinois that may not be household words, but are very important to all of us. Not too far from here is the Shed Aquarium that has a soybean roof made up of paint, soybean paint, made from 40 acres of Illinois soybeans. The Shed believes in sustainability, the opportunity to think green and act green, and they try everything they can to be innovative when it comes to sustainability. And one of the things is to put this white paint on their asphalt roof of a building that's 75 years old, so when the sun comes beating down, especially in the summertime, the fish and the people watching the fish are not going to be overheated because the sun bounces off the roof of the building. And that's a way to save money through efficiency and reducing the need for air conditioning. And it's an innovative product that was created by Illinois agriculture and Illinois businesses. Same way, today, on the planet Mars, there's a rover there called Curiosity, exploring Mars, and the gears that were made for that rover were made in Illinois by Forest City Gears of Roscoe, Illinois. The gears that lowered the Curiosity onto the planet Mars were also created and innovated by Forest City Gears. Young men and women who went to high school and then worked at the company, oftentimes in internships, learned how to put these intricate gears together to land something far away from here, certainly, out of this world, and then to explore across the planet Mars. Those gears are made in Illinois, and they were made by people who understand the importance of science, technology, engineering, and math. STEM engineering. We have a program in our state that wants to emphasize STEM education for kids in grammar school, middle school, high school, community college, four-year university. we have to understand that that's the key to innovation in many places, is to have this STEM education right from the early ages of school. And tomorrow I'm going to be down in Urbana-Champaign at the University of Illinois, and we're going to be having LED Day in Illinois. It's an LED campus. Light mode diodes, the LED technology for lighting, was invented in Illinois by a professor who's now 86 years old, still in the lab at U of I, Nick Holyoke. We're going to declare it Nick Holyoke Day for his innovative technology with respect to energy efficiency and lighting. So we have great people in Illinois, and we have to summon their creativity, their innovation, to make sure they have the opportunity to get financing, to get the opportunity to come together and work together as a team. And that's what our state has to do. We have to reform a lot of our government structures and innovate. We can't do things just the way they were done 10 years ago or 20 years ago or 100 years ago. We have to be innovative in government. We have to make some tough decisions in order to have the resources available to invest in our education. The most powerful force for equal opportunity in Illinois is education. And I don't want our state to be second to anyone in the country when it comes to educating our children, our entrepreneurs, our innovators. So I think it's important that we come together tonight, celebrate innovation, celebrate STEM education. I heard the mayor talking about gigabit, and we believe in gigabit. A gigabit is internet that's 100 times faster than we have today, ultra high-speed internet. And just last week, I was at the University of Chicago with a group of young people and not so young people, and we were with 9 different neighborhoods around the University of Chicago, and we created the first gigabit community in our state. Gigabit means that we want to make sure that we take the power of the internet and make sure it's available to all of those who want to innovate in neighborhoods all across the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois. Because that very afternoon, I went to Aurora, Illinois. Our second largest city in Illinois is Aurora, a very diverse city, second to none, they say. And they were the very first community in the country to adopt electric street lighting. And they are also a gigabit community. And we want to make sure that all of those young people who are with us have the opportunity, like they do at Wheeling High School, not too far from here. They involve in nanotechnology. They want a nanotechnology lab there. They want to work with Northwestern University, which is a great leader in nanotechnology. And Northwestern and Evanston are going to be another gigabit community. We want to make sure that we use the power of high-speed internet 100 times faster than today to help our innovators. And part of helping our innovators is what we call the Open Data Initiative. We have in our state, we've put all of our data from Illinois, the state of Illinois, online to help data entrepreneurs create new services, new products, using high-speed internet wherever they can. And we had a competition in OK Copay, and I Find It. Both of those are new applications that have been created through this opportunity. We've encouraged our municipalities all across Illinois to join us, and counties as well, to put all their data online so we can have opportunity to innovate. And that all connects to what we all believe in, which is creating new goods and services, at the same time remembering that it's very, very important that we have things like clean water. That's one thing we did last week. We believe in clean water. That's part of sustainability. We have to invest in our water resources. A long time ago, Mark Twain, who lived along the Mississippi River, said whiskey's for drinking and water's worth fighting for. So we believe in innovating when it comes to clean water here on the banks of the Lake Michigan and the Great Lakes. And one more thing that we did just last week is connect the city of Chicago, hopefully very quickly, to the city of St. Louis with high-speed rail. That's another innovation that we want to make sure we have fast trains. We can do and be a model for innovation for the whole world, for the whole country, right here in the land of Lincoln, the state of Illinois. If we do that, we make the will of the people the law of the land. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Really
Thank you
enjoy
for
your work.
coming.
Yeah,
Thanks
be
so
good.
much. Thanks, Governor Quinn.